Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's a pleasure having you here. And then it's a long awaited end to the international break, and every football fan is so excited for the game week to start. The Premier League, the Serie A, and then the Champions League is coming up, so we're so excited for this weekend and then the subsequent weekdays and also possibly the next weekend. And then we have a lot of interesting fixtures across the globe, and you can see in every league apart from maybe the Bundesliga, there's a big game coming up, and it's huge for us this weekend. So I'm excited today. I'm so happy today to come and do this video. Okay, I still remain Onukak. If you don't know me, if you're new here, I'm Onukak, and then I'm a Chelsea fan. I talk about sports and everything related. First and foremost, I want to talk about the project, the big picture. I don't know if you're a football supporter, especially if you're following English football, you should have learned or heard about the project big picture and the reforms, cutting the league to 18 teams, scrapping the Community Shield and the EFL Cup, and then donating 250 million to the championship and then the League One and League Two teams to help them. It's a great innovation because it's going to help them, but it's detrimental to football because it gives power to the top six and a lot of things. I'm so happy that the whole owners of the team, apart from Liverpool and Manchester United, have voted against it. So that's it. So let's leave Project Big Picture out of the way now. Let's talk about the game week. Oh my God, Chelsea starts the game week with Chelsea Southampton, and then we're going to start with that. Chelsea Southampton it's always an interesting fixture. There's always goals. Okay, and the last time we played at Stamford Bridge, if you can remember, we lost 2-0 to an Obafemi first maiden Premier League goal and then a Danny Ings goal. So I think we should go for a revenge. And I'm very, very excited about this game because this is a game I think we'll get to see Christian Pulisic maybe from the start. I'm hopeful, and also Hakim Ziyech. So it's an amazing fixture, and I can't wait to watch this one. I can't wait to see how the players respond to the loss of last season. I know some of these players, we think I play ball, and I can tell you, when you have this loss, it doesn't leave your mind. You still think about it, and then when you're faced with the opposition again, you want your scalp, you want your revenge. So I think this should be the mindset of Chelsea player, not like they'll go there over asserting themselves, but they'll be able to play their football and then give it more because they lost this fixture. And then we've had a good run. We've won 7 out of our last 8 fixture. The only loss we've had at Stamford Bridge is the one we did against Liverpool. There's a 2-0 loss against Liverpool this season. But we won all our remaining 7 games rather. We've won 7 out of 8 games at Stamford Bridge. So that's a good omen. And then there always goes against Southampton. It's barely always a draw. We've played them about I think 41 times. We've won 24 times. We've lost I think 9, and we've drawn about 6. Yeah, so it's always a very good. So I'm gonna start with my proposed starting lineup. There's an injury to Edward Mendy, so I don't know how serious that is, but I don't think it's a risk worth taking because we have a Champions League game coming up against Sevilla. So if Edward Mendy is not fit, it's fine. Either Willy Caballero or Kepa Arrizabalaga can actually start, and I'm fine with that. And then we still continue with the back four, Koizuma and Thiago Silva and Aspilicueta. And if Ben Chilwell is fit, obviously Ben Chilwell. But if he's not fit, we can switch Aspilicueta to the left, or we bring in Emerson or Alonso. I don't have a problem with those ones. Then in the middle of the park, either we play N'Golo Kante, Jorginho, and Kai Havertz. Then we'll play Christian Pulisic. We know Frank Lampard will play Mason Mount. So Mason Mount. And then I want to speak about Mason Mount. I don't understand the hate Mason Mount is getting lately. I really don't understand the hate. I feel he does so much. He's not picking himself for this game. Even in England, because he's being picked over Jack Grealish, he gets so much sticks, even when he's doing his best for the team. So, and then up top, if Christian Pulisic starts, then I think Timo Werner is going to start up top. But if Christian Pulisic just not start, that means Tammy Abraham is gonna start up top. I'd love to see Giroud play because he's shown in France that he's actually a very good player, and also for us the lockdown period, and it's amazing. So yeah. So yes, before I end this Chelsea session, okay, I just want to talk about the Chelsea predictor. I predicted a 3-1 win for Chelsea, and I predicted Timo Werner will get his maiden Premier League goal, his first Premier League goal. I predicted that we're going to have 9 corners in the game. I predicted we're going to have 10 shots and 5 on target. Southampton, let me just give you this little fact. Southampton has been the team that has conceded the least shots this season. So they're hard to play against, and they don't just give spaces for you to shoot at them. So I don't want us chasing the game. So I feel we're gonna have about 10 shots and 5 on target. We're gonna score 3, and we're gonna have 58% of the ball possession. So that's my Chelsea predictor. But before I go, I also want to talk about, we have exciting games in the Serie A. We have Napoli, they're playing Atalanta, and we obviously have the Milan derby. I know the Milan derby is not as serious as it used to be. Remember, growing up as a child, I used to rave about the Milan derby, the days of them Andrei Shevchenko, the days of them Ricardo Kaká, Pippo Inzaghi, Clarence Seedorf, Gattuso, Ambrosini, Maldini, Nesta. That's the AC Milan side playing against the like of them Materazzi, them Samuel, them Chivu, them Zanetti, and the likes. You know them Ivan Cordoba, Dejan Stankovic, Esteban Cambiaso. It was a lot. It was a game that was filled with emotions, and you could see how beautiful. You just admire the game as from the kickoff. See, when the game ended, there was no dull moment. So those are interesting games. So also Napoli Atalanta. You know, Atalanta loves scoring goals, so you get to see some goals in that game. But I want to wrap up this video by just talking about transfer. I know I'm going to talk about this transfer when transfer window is officially closed. All windows are closed. But for the transfer that we've done, and then transferring the Premier League, Premier League have done smartly in the transfers, and Everton is my winner of my transfer window. After Everton, I think I'll give it to Aston Villa. They did very smart transfers. And then I think Arsenal recruited well. I think the signing of Thomas Partey gives them the steals that they've always wanted in the midfield. And Chelsea, I think we also recruited very well because we got players that would have gone for astronomical fees. We got them for reduced fees like Timo Werner and Hakim Ziyech. So I think we did well too. But I want to talk about my player that I feel is going to be the revolution for Chelsea this season. I think Kai Havertz is going to do a lot because he ticks all the boxes. He's smart, he's physical, he has speed, he has accuracy, he has the eye for goal, and then he's a team player. So I think Kai Havertz is, because we're crying for that kind of player to break down defense line when they sit back. So I think Kai Havertz is going to be wonderful for us. And also I can't wait to see other players in action. I think we'll start judging each player like from, let's say, November, when everyone have now played together and the team is even going to play better. So if you've not subscribed to my channel, what are you waiting for? Just subscribe to my channel, and then you're going to see more and more and more and more videos. I love you so much, and then subscribe to my YouTube channel. See you in my next